Have you ever asked, why is Allah letting me go through so much pain? You're not alone. Many of us feel lost, broken, and even forgotten when life gets heavy. But what if that pain isn't punishment, but preparation? What if Allah is building you, not breaking you? In this video, inspired by the wisdom of Mufti Menk, we'll uncover why Allah sometimes lets it hurt deeply, just before He blesses you profoundly. The tears, the delays, the silence, they all have meaning. Stay with us, because this might be the reminder your heart has been waiting for. 1. Pain is not always a punishment. It can be preparation from Allah. In life, we often associate pain with something negative or as a sign of Allah's displeasure. But in reality, pain can be one of the most powerful tools Allah uses to prepare us for growth. It strips away our attachments, quiets the noise of the world, and forces us to turn inward, to reflect, to reassess, and to rely solely on Him. During these painful moments, our hearts become softer, our du'as become deeper, and our connection with Allah becomes more sincere. This process refines us, making us ready for greater blessings ahead. 2. Allah allows heartbreak to rebuild and strengthen you spiritually. Heartbreak has a way of breaking the illusions we build around people, plans, and this dunya. When something we deeply relied on collapses, it shakes our sense of control and exposes how fragile our foundations truly are. But Allah, in His infinite wisdom, sometimes allows this to happen, not to punish, but to reconstruct. In that brokenness, He builds a stronger, more faithful version of you. Your heart becomes less dependent on creation and more anchored in the Creator. Through the cracks, light enters, bringing clarity, spiritual depth, and a renewed purpose rooted in faith and submission. 3. Hardship often comes before ease as a divine test. In the divine pattern of life, hardship is not random. It often serves as a gateway to ease. Allah mentions in the Quran, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease." 94.6. Not after, but with it. The challenge you face may be the very thing carving out space for future blessings. Tests reveal what's hidden within: your patience, trust, and resilience. Just as night precedes dawn, difficulty often comes right before relief. It's during these trying times that your sincerity is proven. Allah tests you not to see you fail, but to elevate you before He grants ease. 4. Allah uses difficulty to pull you closer to Him, not push you away. When life becomes heavy and the path feels uncertain, it's easy to feel abandoned. But in truth, those moments are often invitations from Allah to return to Him. Sometimes, comfort makes us forget, while hardship reminds us who is truly in control. In difficulty, our hearts naturally seek help, and Allah responds. He removes the distractions, silences the noise, and creates a sacred space for you to reconnect with Him. These trials are not signs of distance, but signs of divine attention. Allah allows the storm so that you anchor yourself in Him more firmly than ever before. 5. Every tear, sleepless night, and moment of loneliness is seen and valued by Allah. Nothing you go through is ever unnoticed by Allah. The tears you shed in secret, the restless nights filled with silent prayers, and the isolation that weighs on your soul, all of it is recorded with full awareness. Allah is Al-Basir, the all-seeing, and As-Sami, the all-hearing. Even when no one else understands your pain, He does. These quiet struggles carry immense spiritual weight. They are moments where your sincerity is witnessed by none but Him. In His mercy, every drop of pain becomes a means for closeness, reward, and eventual healing. 6. Trials build strength, faith, and humility needed for future blessings. Before Allah entrusts you with greater blessings, He prepares your heart to handle them. Trials are like spiritual training. They build inner strength, sharpen your reliance on Allah, and remove pride that may hinder your growth. When you've been humbled by hardship, you no longer take ease for granted. You become more grateful, more grounded, and more aware of your limits. These qualities are essential for sustaining blessings without becoming arrogant or heedless. Just as a strong tree endures storms before bearing fruit, a believer must be tested to be truly ready for the weight of divine favor. 7. The blessing that follows pain is deeply appreciated because of the struggle. When you've walked through hardship, every moment of relief feels like a breath of divine mercy. The pain sharpens your awareness of blessings you may have once overlooked: peace, provision, companionship, or even a calm heart. Because you've tasted the bitterness of struggle, the sweetness of ease feels richer and more meaningful. Gratitude comes naturally when you remember what it cost to get here. And that gratitude protects the blessing. It keeps your heart humble and connected to Allah. The struggle becomes a backdrop that highlights the value and beauty of the blessings that follow. 8. Hardship redirects focus from the gift to the giver, Allah. In times of ease, it's easy to become attached to the blessings themselves: wealth, status, relationships, forgetting who provided them. But hardship shakes those attachments and forces a deeper realization. Nothing has power except by Allah's will. When blessings are withheld or taken away, your heart learns not to cling to creation, but to the Creator. You begin to seek not just relief, but closeness to the one who controls all relief. This shift in focus transforms your worship. It becomes less about asking for things and more about knowing and trusting Allah, regardless of what He gives or withholds. 9. Pain has a divine purpose. It's part of the journey towards something greater. Pain in this life is never meaningless in the sight of Allah. Every difficulty is part of a carefully designed path leading you to growth, wisdom, and nearness to Him. Often, it redirects your life in ways comfort never could, opening doors you never imagined and shaping you into someone you couldn't become without it. What seems like a setback is often a setup for something far better. Allah's plan includes the pain, not as cruelty, but as a means to elevate you. It's not the end, it's preparation for a more beautiful chapter ahead. The pain you felt was never without purpose. Allah was shaping you for something greater. Every trial was a step toward the blessing He planned for you. Trust in His wisdom, even when it's hard to see. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more powerful reminders to strengthen your faith and uplift your soul.